Hey everybody, this is your best pal Juston, aka Kazan, for Kazan's Corner! What's up everybody? I'm taking over this channel.
Juston? Is that you?
Hey, it's Juston. What are you doing in here in Jimmy's room?
Man. Yeah, are you, is that my laptop?
Tackle him, Jimmy, tackle him!
Douche, loud noises, bang, bang.
Hey everyone, Jimmy here, your best pal from BestFriendCast, alongside my best pal.
Hey, this is Julian!
This isn't Monster Hunter, or is it?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're at Disneyland.
We're in the Misty Peaks.
The Misty Peaks. We'll see you guys in the game. Right? No! Yeah! So we are back from Disneyland. Yeah, we got Kazan on.
What's up?
If you guys haven't already been able to tell.
Kazan's Corner!
So are we meeting up? I have one right here.
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I have one right here.
I'm right where you are.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, man. Teamwork, best friendship. So, yeah. You guys can't blame us for doing high rank quests still, because now we're helping Kazan rank up. We're just scared of G rank. We don't want to move on.
Kazan, join us for a podcast. We don't want to do G-Rank.
I'm the perfect excuse.
But yeah, man. So, did you guys all have fun at Disneyland?
No.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah,
How can you not?
It was awesome.
Brast.
Brashed?
So, something pretty big happened. Oh, while we're at Disneyland, would you like to share to all of YouTube?
I got engaged at Disneyland.
Yeah. So, all you BestFriendCast guys, you are the first to know on the internet, except for all of our friends on Facebook. Yeah. So, if anybody asks when, man, I'm having a time. I probably shouldn't have used a gun lance again. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, if anybody asks, when did Kazan get engaged? You guys all know. So it's been a while, man, since we recorded Julian.
Hey, man, that's your fault.
No.
Yeah. Well, we've all been busy.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Forgive us. It was kind of like the last couple weeks of school for me. Julian was getting ready to move.
No, not life.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, it's been pretty hectic, but, you know, we're just glad to be back recording again. We missed you guys. This is what our lives has been like. Well, metaphorically my life, and literally Julian's life. It's been finals week for me, so this is what my brain has looked like, and Julian is in the progress of moving.
Yep.
So,
I have all my Calvin and Hobbes books going in the box.
Yeah, say hi to Chucky. So yeah, we hopefully we'll get a video out soon. See you guys later. No,
Why?
The cavalry has arrived finally.
dude, where have you been all this time?
Lost. I've been, leisurely swims.
Well, we're glad you're here, man. There's poison everywhere. Did you guys bring antidotes?
I brought herbal medicines, but I keep mistaking them for life powders.
Oh, I'm about to die.
I brought nothing.
Oh, one's limping. Oh, thank you.
I meant to do a herbal medicine.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
I'm kidding. I meant to do that.
Should we... Let's just go after the one that's paintballed. Yeah, so, two great Roggies. Oh,
He knew we were coming.
They're both
He was
here.
waiting for us at the exit.
Yeah.
Entrance, I mean. Oh, and the other one's here too.
And yet again, I'm behind.
Where are you, man?
I'm back.
Oh, okay. Boom, son. Yeah, well, I'm not really that good at Gunlance at all. I must say it's quite enjoyable. It feels quite American. You know?
You like the explosions?
Yeah. Boom! And I like doing that to Kazan. Blasting him to the next screen.
Right out of the park.
Well, we gotta follow this one.
Okay. I know. Now there's YouTube evidence of Scumbag Jimmy. Yeah, man. So
Every footage is you of Scumbag Jimmy.
every episode is Scumbag Jimmy. Whatever.
You're like doing a life powder. Oh, look at it. There goes Scumbag Jimmy, thinking we can't heal ourselves.
I don't remember. I'm trying to be helpful.
We
You
don't
are.
want your help.
I know. What makes you think we need your help, man? That's so condescending.
But friendship.
Golly, you're so patronizing. I hate you.
You guys enjoy that screen of poison?
Oh, sorry, Kazan.
Oh, you saved me.
I did.
I don't know, maybe.
Something happened.
Jimmy was being a scumbag. Anyway.
Oh, guys.
God,
oh,
no!
Oh!
Sorry.
Jimmy, why you gotta be a scumbag and die?
No.
I'm just being a scumbag right now.
I know, I'm embarrassed. I'm using like my Goldbeard Sedaeus armor on a high rank Great Rocky Quest and I got carded.
Hey man, these guys are vicious.
I should have brought antidotes. Oh well. It's okay. We got this.
Oh,
I believe in us. I believe in a thing called love, just as your heart.
Here we go again.
Here we going with the rock, you know, voices.
I believe in a thing called love. Oh.
I had to join in on that one.
Oh,
Yeah, how can you not? Oops, wrong.
The darkness, of course.
The darkness. Where am I going? There we go.
Well, enjoy Jimmy's screen, everyone.
And we're back.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you're here to save us.
Yeah, best
Yeah,
friend.
nothing went wrong. Nothing freaked us out from the outside. Nothing at all.
Sorry, guys, I live in the hood. But speaking of, I mean, it's nice to have some company while I'm hunting again. It's been like, what, a month since we recorded together in the same room, Julian?
Yeah,
It's crazy,
I
man.
missed the smell.
Welcome to the not so best friend.
I
I missed the ooh, wow.
Wyvern Fire.
You ended it with Wyvern Fire.
I just said Wyvern Fire. Why did it take you so long to...
I don't know.
Bird Wyvern Gem. All right, this is the moment.
The moment of truth.
Juston's Orchideos Urgent. Get to HR4.
I'm about to graduate.
Yeah, about time, man. About time. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Yeah, so in recent news, Xbox One release.
Xbox One. So is this like the very first Xbox that they really meant to release?
Well, what it was, they had archaeologists in Egypt discover the original Xbox.
Ah.
Yeah.
So this is the actual real Xbox right here.
Yeah, so what we've
So
been...
they had television in Egypt.
So they did a 360 and went back to 1.
Yeah, exactly. Nice! I mean, I guess where else can we go from here? 1. Yeah, it is kind of like a silly name, though, don't you think? For like a... Like, what is it? This would be their 3rd generation?
Yeah.
Maybe because they're looking forward to the future consoles, and they're just like, let's just call this 1, so the next one could be 2.
But
I like how PlayStation does their things.
but then it would all be a lie, because this one will actually be 3, and then the next one will be 4. But then they'll make it 1 less than PlayStation. Dun dun dun. But yeah, so what did you guys think about the Xbox One release?
I have no opinion. I haven't seen it.
I know, you're so behind.
But I can still talk about it, like how the colors are going to be like black, and there's going to be a little green on it, just like this Brichidios right here.
Actually,
so you're going to have some green trim.
Does it have green trim? I didn't
Does it?
see
I
actually.
thought it
You know
green
what?
Trim. It's all black.
My imagination.
Did you
you
just
know.
make that all up?
A lot of people,
Just like how the PlayStation has like black, right?
a lot of people say it looks like an old like clock radio VCR.
Oh, I can see that.
It's huge.
Yeah, it is. Well, because it's essentially like a gaming PC, but dumber. Like, I don't know, like... Well, okay, if you want... Well, based upon what they announced at the release, I just feel if you want, like, a good thing to play games on, they're basically saying, screw you, just go buy a PC. But if you wanted to, like, a nice home entertainment system, go with Xbox One.
What, you mean the Xbox TV?
Yeah. Xbox Sports.
TV.
Xbox Communications.
Xbox Go Home.
I actually watched the whole presentation.
Yeah?
And at first, I think a lot of the excitement was just the unveiling.
Yeah.
You know, you get excited because it's new, but then after
Oh,
you
no.
watch the whole thing, and then you start to read the interviews and stuff, you're just like, that's what it was. It was TV. Halo television show. TV.
Call of Duty.
Sports.
Well, I mean, I could understand how they did it because E3 is just around the corner.
See, but then this is my thing. Like, okay, so they originally wanted to release this as a response to the PS4, right? And then what is it? But then due to like not being ready, they pushed it back a month, which is only like what? Like it was only like 3 weeks away from E3 or something like that. And so at this point, they barely had anything to show for it, and I'm just like, why even bother? Why not just wait to E3 to unveil this? I mean, I just feel like it was
Probably because there's just way too much to it.
It was just, I don't know, to me, not really, because all they showed was the fact that you could watch TV on it, and sports!
It's basically a cable box.
And don't forget, Call of Duty with the live dog scans.
Call of Duty.
Call
of Duty.
of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I don't know, I mean,
The DLC will be different dogs.
this one,
I got a corgi!
this one was made out of real-life pugs.
See the sad face.
Call of Duty Chihuahua.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think, oh, jeez. And at the end of the day, I mean, Microsoft can do whatever they want, I mean, but I just felt like it was kind of a spit in the face to their fans, most of all, People who have made Xbox successful has not been people who just want, an entertainment system to hook up to their TV. I mean, we already have. Oh man,
what just happened there?
I don't know. Did you cool drink?
I cool drink. I think I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, all good. Yeah. See, we'll say it every episode. Don't judge us. It's hard to play and talk. What is it? But like the people who have made Xbox successful has been gamers. People. And at the end of the day, that should be the selling point of your console, the games.
But if you're right after the PS4 reveal, wouldn't it be kind of redundant to just talk about games?
Well,
rather than show a feature that's different from the PS3.
Well, I mean,
in a marketing point of view.
But let's be honest here. I mean, aside from different game, like exclusive, like console exclusive games, what's really the point on going with one over the other? Honestly,
Well, I think it's something that we have talked about in the past, and it's going to come down to it during E3. I buy a system for the games.
Exactly.
So, I mean, in all honesty, first glances, I still don't know enough information. So, I'm kind of looking forward to E3 just to see what games I can look forward to and make a better judgment.
Yeah, totally.
Because if I'm going to spend that much money, it has to be worth it.
Yeah, and I think that's the point that I'm really trying to make is that I think like it just kind of feels like an insult to fans to basically reveal this console.
Oh my goodness!
Oh man.
Slammed.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
dude. Why?
I got
I didn't see him
Why?
jump.
Oh my god.
goodness!
Man, I'm making some rookie
Oh.
mistakes.
Oh.
I told you I'm making some
Oh
rookie
my
mistakes.
goodness! He's so angry. It's probably because we're just talking about Xbox. He's like, "That's my favorite console."
No. Oh gosh. Oh no.
I'll keep him away from you as much as I can.
Oh good, he's leaving. Oh good.
Anyways,
He's like, you guys shouldn't even be thinking about buying an Xbox. Nintendo all the way. But yeah,
well, the thing is, I've never owned an Xbox. Ever.
you guys can't see it, but me and Juston just gave him a look.
Yeah. No, I that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna buy every console. I know my whole life I've always owned Nintendo or Sony.
Yeah. and you
It's
know,
a lot of loyalty. And, like, to think about just talking about games, like, especially in a reveal, I feel that's, you know, again, useless since games are a given within any console, you know?
no, what we're talking about is that like exclusive content, like games for the Xbox. You know, like I said, like games should be why you buy a console, not like the fact that you can sports and TV on it. You know, I mean, I have a TV for TV. You know, what is so special about the fact that I could watch TV on this? I don't understand. You know,
And my brother made a good point. He said that, you know, they're trying to make a console that applies to everyone. You know, it's not supposed to be just a console anymore. It's supposed to be an entertainment box, you know?
Yeah.
The complete package. But I have to agree is the only reason they even got to this point to make an entertainment box is because of the gamers who buy their games for the system.
yeah. And you know, I mean, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, Microsoft can do whatever they want, and they're probably still going to be successful about it. But that's just my opinion. You know, I feel like to release, you know, you got to think about the perspective of a fan here. You know, I mean, I know, Julian, you're not an Xbox guy, but like, imagine if Sony were to say like, "Hey, we're going to release the PS5 information coming right at you," right? And then you're eagerly waiting for this release to just see what they're going to show you, what's going to be new on PS5. And it's going to be like, hey, we got this really awesome MP3 player on it. You know? Like,
I wouldn't say it's like that. Come on, I mean, I'm sure the television services on the Xbox are pretty cool. You know what? Again, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, I mean, of course, it's all subjective, but you know, I just felt like if it were, are we gonna use this trap?
I want to. I was gonna use it when he was tired. Oh, he still is. He still is tired.
If it were me, I would have just waited. Nope, never mind.
Yep, yeah.
Scumbag Brachidios. If it were me, I would have waited till E3 to just announce everything. If that's all they were gonna do in the first place. But you know what? Like I said, I mean, people were probably gonna, you know, Microsoft can do whatever they want. People are probably saying, "Oh, nice, good job, Juston."
Yeah. Knock them out.
Yeah, you know, people are still probably going to buy the system. And, you know, I'm sure there's going to be great games. At the end of the day, that's what makes the system worthwhile. I just felt like the release, the event itself, was a real big spit in the face for the consumers. Also, I mean, did any of you guys heard any updates about whether or not they were going to give a fee for used games?
Oh,
That's the biggest thing
that was
people
like
complain about is DRM stuff.
Yeah.
It would say it was to be announced though.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, honestly, I don't even think Microsoft knows what they're going to do with that. Which also is another reason why I felt like this release was just so hastily put together. Like,
What people really want to know is, like, with PlayStation, you don't have to pay a fee to play games online and stuff. But with Xbox, you have to pay for Xbox Live to access things that you already pay for, such as Netflix, or if you have HBO, or different things like that. So I mean, this is the little questions that haven't been answered.
Yeah, and so, you know what, like, I mean, so I guess what the thing they were trying to do is, I mean, I could get why. You know, they're trying to make it more a matter of convenience, where games are just going to be install discs, and you don't actually have have to have the game inside the Xbox to play it. Which is, I mean, yeah, I can see why that would be convenient. That's why I've kind of actually really enjoyed digital downloads, especially for my 3DS, just rather than having to lug around a bunch of cartridges, you know. But, you know, by doing that and making the games linked to, what is it? The games linked to, say, your Xbox Live account, you know, it kind of ruins that, like, you know, that gaming experience. I remember, you know, being a kid and really liking a game, but, you know, not everybody can always afford to buy every game, so we'd swap games out and stuff like that. And I understand, you know, like, at least for your friend to try it for, like, a week before they decide to buy it, you know? But then, you know, with this, now it's like, you know, the game's going to be linked to my Xbox Live account. You know, if you want to, you know, play it, supposedly there's going to be an additional fee that you'd have to pay or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of it goes back to, like, even more games now getting rid of couch co-op and just putting it online. A lot of it, for me as a kid, was this, hitting up your friends and playing games and doing exactly what we're doing right now. And so, I mean, I think obviously games and consoles are evolving. I think it's just gonna take some time.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's just gonna be interesting to see where gaming goes and the whole culture of everything, But yeah, I mean, I think that's something that, I think would be for me sorely missed, and I think which is why I actually am a big fan of, what Nintendo's trying to do with the 3DS and trying to push more, couch co-op. I like that term. Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, that's the first time I'm hearing that.
Oh,
Something I've done throughout like my whole
life.
So,
Yeah. It's like
like Nintendo 64. That
yeah,
was total.
and I know with Monster Hunter, Capcom's been trying to push more like local meetups and stuff like that, as opposed to just solely using online play. I mean,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a cool drink.
Yeah, you should do that. I mean, online play is great, and I think that's something to be encouraged too, just because you get to experience like different people. But I mean, there's something to be said about like the actual physical socialization that you just really can't ever replace. Ugh.
Like, do you remember you guys like when you were just like 12 years old playing like Gauntlet Legends or something like that?
Oh
Ever played that?
yeah.
See, it's like what Jimmy and I we went to Quantica last week, and we were talking about how in summer you'd have your friend and you like stay the night and you stay up all night and you play N64 and you get a pizza.
Oh, nice tail cut. Sorry.
And then you'd wake up and be like, man, this is the starting of the best summer ever.
I know, yeah. Juston and I went to this water park last week for, because your now fiance works for SeaWorld San Diego.
And got us exclusive sneak peek.
Yeah, and Aquatica, which is basically another water park previously that we used to go to called Soak City that just got bought by SeaWorld. And now it's pretty much the same.
Repainted!
With some things repainted. But it was fun, though. It was a lot of fun. And, you know what I hate? I think as I'm getting older, I'm, like, less and less able to tell how old people are. Oh, crap. I promised I wouldn't mind on the show. All right, fine. Like, all right, I'm just going to say it. I felt like the creepy old guy. Like, hey, girls, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Goodbye. Like, I don't know. I need to, like, just start asking people for IDs before I...
Yeah,
before
I think I know what you're talking about. Like, there's this new girl that got hired at work, and, I'd assume that she's, like, college age. She's our age and stuff. And I was like, oh, hey, so is this your first job? She's like, oh, this is my first job, and stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay, are you in school? I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a junior. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So what college are you going to? She's like, no, in high school. I was like, ah.
Run away.
I was not, trying to get at that. No.
But for a second you were.
I know.
Until you knew that.
I felt a little dirty.
No, like, okay. Well, while I was helping you move, we'll probably put in some footage now. Oh my gosh, guys. Look what I found in Julian's room. Antacid.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of them at a Coachella.
Didn't end up using any of them, though.
Yeah.
Dirty boy. Okay, we're back. So I was helping you move. What is it? We're looking through old yearbooks. And, like, this was, like, my ultimate creeper moment. I was just like, look at this picture of, like, some of our, like, classmates. I'm like, oh, man, she was so hot. And then it, like, dawned on me, like, she was like 16 in this picture, I'm 24 now. Like, dude, you're a creeper.
So disgusting.
Well,
I don't know. I was with him too.
I'm in
and we
love
did
with
this.
the
It was a crazy realization.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know what? In my defense, it was like at that moment, I was a 16-year-old looking at a picture of a 16-year-old. Okay, just for that moment. Like yearbooks, they shouldn't count. It's like a flashback. All right, guys. Here's the first question for YouTube. What do you feel about YouTube? About Facebook yearbook creeping? Let us know in the comments below. Is Jimmy?
Well, probably some of our views are like high school age.
Yeah.
So you guys might not answer the question, but
BestFriendCast
but
Creeper
just imagine you're looking at a middle school yearbook or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worse.
No, I'm just saying for the high schoolers.
Look at that 12-year-old girl. Like,
Well, but if the person looking is like 14,
It's like, wow. Those mosquito bites were awesome.
And this is when Best Friend Cast gets canceled. We all go to jail. I just feel our subscriptions plummeting. Like,
I know.
Oh! What just happened? Well, that was fun. A triple death.
Well, let's do round 2, guys.
All right, so if anything, we're not quitters.
Back for
We
take
were so
2.
close. It was limping.
Yeah, we should have just caught it. Should have just caught it.
I should have went back to the little hut and slept.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's do it. We got this. I believe in us. What?
What?
Why? What?
Nothing.
Julian asked me to fast forward, but I think he thought it was going to take me longer to get to.
Yeah, I thought you were far away.
No way, man.
You caught up, bro?
Caught up, bruh.
I'm here too.
I think the game was punishing us for me using Goldbeard armor. So, switch down to some her rank. Not quite level appropriate, though. I mean, it is Zenogre, but whatever. You guys can deal with it.
Brachidios, you mean?
No, I'm wearing Zenogre
the
armor.
armor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm talking about myself.
okay. I didn't notice what armor you're using.
What? But yeah, so I don't know. Like, I feel like it's interesting to see like the evolution of gaming, and while in between recording, we were just talking about how like with Nintendo's like what was it just you were saying they're kind of like stuck in the 90s.
Yeah, well, because I read forums a lot, and people are saying that Nintendo has a 90s aesthetic about their company, and there's been companies coming out that have been working with the PS4 and the new Xbox One, and they're just saying that Nintendo should get out of the console game. But what I was saying is that even though they said that they have these 90s aesthetic, it's actually something that's kind of appealing to me. Not that I'm like a hardcore Nintendo fan. I mean, I love Nintendo. I've grown up with Nintendo, but I think they should keep at it.
So what exactly do you mean by like the 90s aesthetic? Like as far as like the style of the game, or how they run their company? Like
I think a lot of it is just how they run their company. It's never been like they've never been like flashy in your face. It's always been
Not bigger, better.
yeah, bigger, better. It's always just been more about making games that are for all ages.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why a lot of people feel like that's been kind of what's been holding them back. You see like a lot of people will kind of criticize like Nintendo systems even to this day. I mean, I get it; they're not as technologically advanced as say like the say as its peers. Like the Wii versus like the 360 and PS3, and now the Wii U is soon to be up against PS4 and the X-Bone.
Oh, with the X-Bone?
Yeah, the Xbox One,
yeah.
but what is it? I think it's a pretty childish mentality in my opinion that you need like the most powerful system to have like a worthwhile gaming experience.
Well, I think what people want too is they want them to support the Wii U more. Because if you look at the 3DS right now, they're putting all their games into the 3DS. It just seems like there's more support in their handhelds. So
Yeah.
I think they do need hopefully they'll up that. I mean, I keep going back to E3, but I mean, hopefully we'll get more information on that too. I mean, obviously it's not a big reveal of a new system, but obviously there's a lot of games that people want to see come out.
Yeah, and if you just give a good look at like the new releases coming out for the Wii U versus like say a lot of the games that the Wii got when it first came out, you can definitely see that Nintendo is trying to broaden out to or it's like a wider audience, with game, with even say something like including the Assassin's Creed line or like the Batman, like as a DC fan, I'm really excited to get to play like the Arkham games on a Nintendo system,
Yeah.
So I mean it's I don't know. I mean at the same time it makes me a little bit sad that like I think what really people consider that was weird. What people consider like a more quote unquote mature game experience is really nothing more than just better or actually more realistic, I shouldn't say better, more realistic graphics, you know, or whatever, you know.
It's less kiddish, I guess.
Yeah, you know, like the design, which has nothing to do with the actual gameplay experience, you know. I mean, say look at like a classic like Final Fantasy VII, you know, I can still play that, pull up my PlayStation and play that, and really enjoy like the game and for the story and that's all the gameplay, you know. While it still had this, you know, what we would today call a very childish, kid, you know, like anime aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, maybe it's just us too. I mean, maybe the general population's tastes are changing. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean,
we just
definitely
play for nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like I think I don't know if you go to like any video game, and look at the like trailer on YouTube, you know, and you look at the comments. I think that's where I went wrong. I should never read comments on YouTube anymore. They're just depressing. But what is it? You know, like people will just comment like, "Oh, this doesn't look real. This doesn't look realistic." You know, and it has like nothing to do with the game itself. You know, like I can't remember which game I was looking at, but I mean it had a very distinct like comic book style art to it, you know, and design. And then someone was complaining that the hair on the characters didn't look realistic because it was, you know, more like a solid thing rather than actual strands of hair or whatever.
Of course, it determines gameplay.
But sometimes graphics that like are super realistic are almost scary. It's like they almost look like
It's a line we shouldn't have crossed.
You're not looking forward to that high res dog from Call of Duty that was scanned using images of a real live dog.
He's chasing me.
I hope I can play as the dog with the new Kinect.
Oh, you know what? That's another thing. I've just never been a fan of like motion controls for video games, you know? And coming from like being like a Nintendo fan, you know, I'm looking at my Wii games, and if anything, I feel like I know like the big selling point of the Wii was supposed to be a little Wiimote and everything like that, you know, and then using like the sensor bar. But for the most part, I only use like the motion controls as a novelty, you know, and for the most part, I just kind of game.
I guess I will use it.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like okay, well, I've got some party
Try it
games.
out.
Let's try it out. Yeah, exactly. Whereas like majority of the time, the gaming I do is actually going to be using my my classic controller, you know, and like with things like Kinect and
It's kind of like when Smash Brothers came out. All I used was a GameCube controller.
yeah, you know exactly. No, who really played Smash Brothers with the nunchuck and the Wiimote? You know, it was just like everyone, yeah, just busted out their old GameCube controllers, and I mean, I don't know, is that going to be like where gaming heads in the future, like more motion control-y type stuff, or
Immersive 3D.
Well, like
extra
I mean,
reality.
along with what the Xboxes and PlayStation's motion gaming.
Mm.
I don't even know what they're called anymore, but it didn't go too well.
No, but they keep pushing it as a thing.
Well, but we'll see by how many people buy it. You know.
Well, because I mean, yeah, I honestly don't.
If they're going to support it fully or not.
Well, actually, I think the new Kinect comes with every Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
It's part of the system. You have to have it plugged in. That was like one of the minor details they had talked about.
Oh, so that's an actual thing. I thought that wasn't anymore.
No, they said it can be turned off, but it ships with the new Kinect, the Kinect 2.0.
Yeah, I don't know. I like stop trying to make this a thing. I don't, because I've yet to find anyone who's really been like Kinect.
Well, like
love it. Like,
I want to encourage it. I just want to see how far it can go.
mm-hmm.
You know, right now it's not so good, but like how far can it go if like we push it?
Sure. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like the interesting thing. I don't know. I'm just
like for the Wii the Wii U with the pad.
mm-hmm.
Like one of the real reasons that I use a pad for Monster Hunter is because if I don't use it, then I'll feel like I still have a regular Wii.
I mean,
You know, it would feel like I didn't buy a Wii U. That's
Sure.
why I want to actually use it so we can feel like something, you know?
well, but then when you have like, I feel like touchpad technology, you know, is there now. It's like ready. Oh gosh.
Sorry, I haven't caught up. My phone is so unupdated and like.
Yeah.
I'm not caught up with technology, so that's why it's still sort of a big thing for me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I think like touchpad technology and things like touchscreen technology, it's been around long enough. It's been explored by enough different like avenues that it's pretty sound technology to include. You know,
Well,
I mean, it's
I mean, not just having a touchpad, but just another screen that you could incorporate in gameplay.
Well,
yeah, but
that's where like this surface techniques and stuff like that come in, because I mean they're starting to include apps and stuff that let you use your phone and or your iPad or tablet or things like that
yeah.
if you have them.
And but with things like, say, like the motion controls and the Kinect and things like that, I just feel like that technology hasn't really been explored in other avenues as well enough at this point.
So, to the point where you want it to, you want it to, be really good.
Well,
Then should it be explored and should it be encouraged?
I just feel like right now it feels like we're buying a prototype more than an actual finished product.
and I'll be interested to see like if we do another one of these in a year to see what our views on and how it's changed, because it'd be interesting. It's like, oh, I have the system now, and it's also,
Yeah.
Yeah. Haha, you should have believed in it in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Then companies
just
are
on-
wagging their finger.
yeah, or not just
Wagging the Wiimote. Ah.
not to be a pessimist, but I mean, it could very well be that, yeah, we were right, like, I mean, hopefully not, hopefully I enjoy it. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer because, like I said, I'm still really excited to see what they showed at E3, and at the end of the day, that's what makes a system worthwhile to me, is the games, but I mean, as far as just talking about the quirks and the little things about it, I mean, I think it's still okay to be critical of something and still be able to enjoy it,
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, like the Kinect, for how much they're pushing it, and just like, what is it? Just like the cost of the system itself, which let's be honest here, it's probably gonna cost a buttload, for just because they are including Kinect. I just don't think it's yet, anyways, worthwhile. I mean, I just don't think it's worth the money. Like I said, it feels like I'm buying a prototype more than like a finished product.
I mean, with all updates and stuff, it usually takes a good year for new systems to get to what was promised.
Have you guys played any Kinect games?
No, honestly, I haven't played
Xbox.
any.
That's why you guys are so optimistic.
See,
Our worlds were tainted.
See, I mostly play on the Xbox 360 because that's what I have in my house.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know. So
Oh,
none of the
gosh.
systems I don't own other than this 3DS. It's my brother gets them all, and then I guess I'm the lucky older brother who has the privilege of
Yeah.
playing them.
Like maybe I'm wrong, and maybe the Kinect 2 will work perfectly, But from my experience with the Kinect, I mean, it was glitchy at best. It was super spotty. Like that. Oh,
Let's
it's
catch 'em.
limping.
Yeah, let's catch him before anything bad happens.
Yeah.
But no one's fainted, so it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
You just jinxed it. I'm gonna die right now.
triple cart.
Okay, triple cart right before we catch this thing.
Yeah, but what is it? Maybe they fixed a lot of the details of the Kinect, but for me so far, it's been nothing more than a novelty, and that's not something I want to. Excuse me. That's not something I really want to pay for when I buy a really expensive system, a novelty, But we'll see. Nice.
There we go.
Welcome to HR4, my friend.
Yay! I did it.
More high rank.
Well, I didn't do it. I did it with help.
So we forgot that the last time Juston was on the show, we made him do all of our our HR4 key
Yeah.
quests. So now we're on his urgent quest already again.
Yeah.
Urgent to urgent.
That's how we do it. Ivory Lagiacrus,
Hey man, we don't joke here.
good to have you on the show again, my friend.
I am stoked.
We're friends.
Oh,
my
I'm not-
friend too.
I'm not talking to Juston. I'm talking to the Ivory Lagiacrus.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I guess it's nice to have you. I don't know.
and there I felt special.
But yeah, so earlier this week,
How did you guys always find each other? I'm always like the one that's like out and about.
I don't know, man.
It's like, oh, they're always together. Let's
It's-
put them together.
It's the power of best friendship. But yeah, so earlier this week, Anita Sarkeesian from Feminist Frequency finally uploaded part 2 of her damsel in distress trope for women in video games.
What did she talk about in this one?
So she continued on. We're talking about more recent games. So of course, bringing up games such as like God of War and things like that,
Okay.
as well as a number of other games like Hitman. So more modern games. Whereas if you guys watched that last one, part one, she was talking more about older games. Talk about continuing on with the damsel in distress trope, and also how how they'll mix the damsel in distress trope with other more common tropes, such as the women in refrigerator trope.
I've never heard of that one.
Really?
That one.
Wow. As comic book fans, it's actually one that's originated from comic books.
What, the
Wait,
nipples or something?
Wait, are you talking about like when Kyle Rayner's mom was put in the...
His girlfriend.
Oh, his girlfriend was all killed and put in the
refrigerator.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh man,
Good job, Juston. Proud of
don't
you,
know.
man. Yeah, so it was an episode of an issue of Green Lantern. Kyle Rayner, his girlfriend
That was the best 90s Green Lantern. He was the only 90s Green Lantern.
Yeah,
Still my favorite.
Yeah, we all kind of grew up with him as Green Lantern, not Hal Jordan, which is kind of him and John Stewart, the black one. But yeah. So basically,
Voiced by Phil Lamar.
Basically, in this issue of Green Lantern,
Roll.
Kyle Rayner's girlfriend is killed, chopped to parts, and stuffed in a refrigerator.
Oh God.
And so this trope is actually, yeah, and
It's a
this
comic book.
well, I mean, it's the
I'm
'90s.
Kids read these things, okay?
See, they were trying to get to him because he was the last Green Lantern, and he was powerful because he was an artist, so he thought of like all these weird, obscure stuff, which was awesome as a kid when, growing up in the 90s.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing about that trope though is that they're basically just killing off, and this happens more than just in that issue, but in another, medium as well. They'll kill off a supporting female character just to use that as a means of propelling the antagonist's story. Like that was used so that that Kyle Rayner would take his job as Green Lantern more seriously, and so it's this thought of basically the ultimate objectification of women, that that they're nothing more than a tool that writers can use to further the storyline for the main male hero,
Okay.
yeah.
See that.
Yeah, and so so in video games, we see people mixing the damsel in distress trope with that trope in a number of ways. Like she was talking about like she listed a bunch of games where the main storyline is the main hero's wife is killed and his daughter is kidnapped. So basically the daughter is damsel in distress and the wife is the woman in the refrigerator. And then something quite unique to video games is that you also have, well, not unique, but more prevalent in video games, just due to the nature of the stories. Is you'll have a woman who is both the damsel in distress as well as the, the refrigerator woman, in the sense that she'll be killed so that she'll be refrigerated, and then you have to save her soul from hell. That's...
Oh God.
Pretty common theme in video games, and I think the point that she brought up that I thought really kind of resonated to me was that you have these kinds of stories and these really gruesome depictions of women being murdered and stuff like that, and then to people they think oh man, video games have gotten so mature and so serious now. When they're linking emotional investment with what's just sensationalism. You see this really crazy scene happen, and people are thinking, "Oh man, it's so emotional," when it's really just a really crazy scene happening.
Yeah.
For example, I'm thinking of the scene in Dante's Inferno, the video game, when Dante sees his wife, being murdered and her, stabbed through her body, and she's got exposed nippies, and
Yeah.
just and people are man, video games are so mature, and this is such a deep story, when there's nothing really deep about it. It's a really sensational image is all it is, Oh man, he's having a time. Ivory Lagiacrus can't handle my jelly, guys.
Bring him to the trap.
Nope, I'm gonna wait for him to get angry first.
Oh, that's what he keeps doing in Mark of a Hero. He gets tired, I put down a trap, and he just stays where he is.
Oh no.
Come on, Leggy.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, what are you guys' opinions about, like, women in video games so far?
Very objectified. They're like the trophy of every game.
Yeah.
Especially, like how we talked about before in Zelda.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I mentioned that it would kind of be cool to see a Zelda game where there'd be like a side campaign where you could be Zelda. Like I was saying in Skyward Sword, there was a moment when
And he's angry.
Zelda gets captured, and I was kind of curious to see like all the stuff that she was doing while Link was trying to find her and save her, and that would have been cool.
Yeah, Anita actually brings up, no, actually it was Wind Waker. When you had, like, cute little Princess Zelda as, the little pirate girl.
Oh, Tetra?
Yeah, as Tetra. But then, like, the second she becomes Princess Zelda, it's like, boom, captured. Come save me, Link.
Yeah. When she was, like, more hardcore than he was in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And, I don't really have a problem with the trope per se, because I mean it's just prevalent in storytelling, but in my opinion, it's just that seems to be the predominant portrayal of women, are these weaker figures in need of like a male hero to rescue them, I mean that's just kind of like okay, I was watching like Django Unchained the other day with my sister.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, really great movie, but it is like the quintessential damsel in distress story, right?
Yeah.
And so I mean, here's an example of the damsel in distress outside of video games, and popular media, big screen movie, but what Quentin Tarantino was trying to do was basically redo like a classic western in the style of a pre-Civil War, story.
Yeah, it's pretty much a slavery western.
Yeah, slavery western.
Slavery era western.
Yeah, but like, what was like the predominant kind of story back then? Oh, jeez.
God.
It was the damsel in distress. That's been in
Don't let him get away.
Western culture since forever.
No.
I mean, if you watch, but that's the thing. I understand why you did that though, because I agree with you. It's something that's been going on in spaghetti westerns and movies and stuff.
Yeah.
For a long time.
And like I said, I have nothing wrong with that portrayal per se. Maybe except for the fact that it's just, to me, it seems kind of like lazy writing. We need to give the main hero motivation. All right, let's have his girlfriend kidnapped. And then that's like suddenly good enough. Like everyone's like, okay, I'll buy it. Good enough for me.
That loop.
But what is it? But aside from that, I mean, I don't have much of a problem with that. I mean, everybody likes a story where they're going to save the love interest, but it's just that seems to be the majority of how women are portrayed in video games, or in popular media.
Even in the new Halo, the stories
Oh yeah,
evolve. It's around saving Cortana.
Yeah, Cortana.
Yeah, and it's just like
I said evolves. I meant revolves.
Yeah. I'd say closer to devolve. I mean, I think Halo had a good enough story before. Alien Swarm, done. That's good enough of motivation for me, but then, I feel like, yeah, having to save Cortana is just something completely irrelevant, but, maybe that's just me, but I feel like, yeah, the trope, if anything, is just kind of unnecessary, and for me, it's just like lazy writing, like, okay, let's just give our hero an excuse to go beat up some bad guys and be cool. Alright, what can we do? Oh, let's just have him kidnap his girlfriend. Alright, works for me.
Yeah.
Rather than like really trying to think of what are some creative things we can do to give this story a complex storyline.
I mean, I agree, and I think it can be taken both ways.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, There are, I mean, not that I can think of any, but I'm pretty sure there might be a story. There might be stories out there that have done it right, or as right as you can do it.
Well, I mean, no, I definitely agree. I know there are stories like that, but it's just, I just like, ooh, nice, good job, guys. But yeah, I mean, I just like to see more. You know, I think that's I think that's really what Anita is trying to get at, is not having, it's not like trying to take away content, but you know, let's make more different content.
Yeah.
So we're finally doing something new to the show that we haven't done yet.
Brand spanking new.
I'm sure everyone has done it, but
Oh, I've done it before. Maybe a couple times. but-
Juston, you haven't done it yet, have you?
I'm pretty new.
The Gen Moore.
Oh, I thought we were talking about something else.
Oh wait, no.
That's
no.
for after the show.
Ugh.
Haha, Julian didn't get any stuffs.
Oh, I didn't get the ballista binder. Hey, Jim, you should start using it.
No,
Jim, come on.
no.
I believe in you. You could use it correctly.
I can't.
Fine, I'll just dive and go back in.
No, I'll give it to you. Here, I'm coming.
No, I'm ready in the sand. Did you take it?
I took it already.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm on a
What?
boat.
I could have just given it to you.
I don't trust you having it, though.
Oh, this is awesome. Can you use these cannons?
You sure can. You just have to collect the cannonballs over to the side of the cannons. Up. Oh, it still got me. Yeah, so let's give Juston a quick tour of the boat. Over here where I am, if you look at my screen, this is where you can collect ballista shots. And then ballista shots can be fired through,
Don't use the ballista binder. By the way, could you give it to me?
oh, fine, here.
Give it to me.
I can't give it to you.
Ugh.
No.
Good job.
No, the game wants me to learn it.
Okay, I'll let you know when to do it. You just stay put, Jim.
Everyone's gonna find out how bad I am at ballista shots now.
I'll tell you what
No.
to do. You don't.
No.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
tell you what. You
jeez.
don't have to gong. I'll do the gonging. Do you want to do the Dragonator?
Sure.
Okay, I'll let you know when.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Ah,
I'm scared.
Get
Yeah,
off my boat.
I'm really bad at this.
Yes. So the cool thing about this monster is you get to ride on its back.
You sure can.
Yeah. Speaking on riding on backs.
Oops.
Monster Hunter 4, guys.
Oh yeah, exciting. Yeah. So I mean,
Okay,
of course.
hold on. Get ready, Jim. Go on the ballista binder thing because he's gonna ram our boat, and you need to use it now.
Where's the ballista binder?
I don't know what's happening.
Which one's the ballista? Oh, it's just using normal ballista, right?
Yep.
But then.
You just have to select it on your thing.
Is that a giant crocodile?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're Delexes. They're like sandfish.
Oh.
Not a Dalek.
Not a Dalek. Exterminate. Dalek. Exterminate.
And here, Kazan, follow us.
Yeah.
Let's go on its back. Just jump.
Whoa, that was cool.
Careful. Don't fall off of him. So we're gonna break these little nodes on his back. You over here by where I'm at, where I am.
Oh, okay.
There's like a little special spot that you can break. So let's work on this together. Look at us.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
But anyways, going back to Monster Hunter 4.
Yeah. You know, I think like it's so easy for me to like when, looking forward to a new Monster Hunter. It's like let's try not to hit each other. Oh
Where are
gosh.
you going? You're just flying everywhere.
Oh no, you knocked me off. What? Yeah, it's so easy for me to get like just excited about all the new monsters in the game.
The snake thing looks awesome.
Yeah, but like I think the biggest thing that could be about this game is that we're really gonna have to kind of relearn the game.
Yeah.
Like so far each iteration of the game has had some minor change to how like a certain weapon works or things like that. But like for this game, there's gonna be like a whole new mechanic involved as far as like
It's jumping, right?
yeah, you're able to jump, which I think people are kind of underestimating of it, like how big of a difference that's gonna make. You're gonna have jumping attacks now. You're gonna have a more interactive environment. It looks like, So it's really gonna kind of change the nature of the game.
You're gonna have zombie monsters.
zombie monster.
Well, I haven't
didn't
read
hear
up on
that.
it too
That's
much.
awesome.
Well, there's not really much to read up on.
Well, I feel like we only just got like a small video of it with Tigress.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's the new
So, okay, so the new monster, the one that looks like it's from space, has like a new status on it, which is called Dragon Virus. And so what that does is that, yeah, when a monster faints, it can basically, what is it? If the monster has the Dragon Virus on it,
Reanimate itself.
yeah, it reanimates, but like it's like super adrenaline pumped now, you know, and it's like crazy scary or
Oh,
whatever,
wow.
and it's like, so so you know, it's gonna be interesting though. I'm not sure, man. I'm kind of not a big fan of this new mechanic. Not the mechanic, but this new status. You know, just I don't know. I just don't feel like it really fits the setting that Monster Hunter has built up.
Well, uh-oh. Anyway, but like, I don't think it will play a huge part in gameplay. I just like how.
Oh no, yeah.
Just like how slime is the new element. It's not like it's a huge part of the game, but there's definitely a spot for it, especially with the weapons and the status ailment that gives on you. But
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, it just feels really. I know this is gonna sound strange because Monster Hunter isn't like ultra realistic or anything like that, but it just feels really kind of oddly sci-fi, you know. Whereas, I mean, for the most part, Monster Hunter has been somewhat realistic as far as, you know, not having magic and things like that. And then I just feel like this inclusion of, what is it? This dragon virus element or whatever status, whatever have you, feels very kind of science fiction-y, you know. He gonna hurt us. Oh, should I have Bliss reminded him?
I'm excited for new weapons though. What, they got like the bow staff coming?
Yeah, they got
out?
a bug bow staff, which apparently hunts with you along with the bow staff. And what it does, you could send it towards a monster to either track it or
Oh, is
suck
that
something off of it. I think. I don't know if it's tracking. I could be wrong, but like, you could get the bug to like go to the monster and steal a certain attribute from it, depending on what monster, and then send it back to you, and it'll give you like a boost.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really cool.
but I just wonder how they're gonna balance this, you know, and not make it like the weapon to use and everything else is kind of like whatever,
Yeah.
you know. I don't know. I mean, I'm still really super duper excited for the game. I'm just waiting to see how they do it, I guess. You know. Where was the other one? Oh, no, I wasn't there yet. Oh, it's already broken.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
Yours?
Yeah, the one down, the one on the bottom is already broken.
What do you do once both nodes are broken?
Just keep hurting it, I guess. Oops.
Oh. Bah!
Who did that? What a jerk.
How dare you, you scumbag.
On YouTube. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't see how. I mean, I'll like to see how they do it, but I just like for me, slime was already kind of like a weird element, and I was like, okay, I'm willing to believe this just with you know, whatchamacallit, you know, having it be caused from what is it, parasites, like a bunch of like microscopic bacteria that gathers on top of Brachydios or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
I'm willing. I'm willing.
That was sarcasm.
Oh, okay. I'm willing to go with it. Honestly, I'm willing to go with it, though. You know, like, I mean, I think to enjoy things, there has to be a certain level of, like, suspension of disbelief. But, you know, with this new, like, dragon virus one, I mean, maybe they'll find a good way to incorporate it in the game that makes sense. But, I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Though it has been pretty interesting to see, like, some people's conjectures and theories on it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I made it. Nope.
Hey, at least we get cool new armor.
Oh, that's always the fun part. You know, like, I think a theory that I really liked that someone proposed was that, that with, whatchamacallit, with more bug monsters now, you know, there's like the spider one and then the scorpion one or whatever.
You look like a flying hornitar.
Yeah. People are thinking, like, oh, I mean, it'd be interesting if it was, what is it, like, if they were kind of like carriers, like how fleas carried like the bubonic plague way back when,
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Kazan. But and so, people coming up with theories about, maybe this dragon uses it to hunt down, large prey, by making, and you're asking them like, okay, well, how does that make sense for its main method of attack to be to reanimate a monster that's dead?
Oh, darn it.
Yeah.
But like maybe it's like
Dang it.
like a giant adrenaline rush, and then eventually the monster's heart goes out from constantly moving and going or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's cool to see like everybody's trying to come up with cool theories and ideas for like how this thing works.
Well, it comes out this summer in Japan, right?
September, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll get a lot more information.
Yeah.
Which will be cool. I mean, it'll give us time to like get excited and weed things out.
Mm-hmm. I'm really stoked for the game, though. Like I said, I'm just curious to see how all this works out. Oh gosh. Yeah. Because once again, I think it's important to be able to be critical of things and still enjoy it. And with this, like I said, I mean, I don't know, so I can't say for sure.
Well, especially if you're really into a series.
Yeah.
If you're really
Oh,
into
wait. Why isn't this... You can't press it?
the past,
Is there a person now?
present, and
Now?
future of games.
Wait, did somebody already hit this?
Yeah.
Who used the Dragonator already? Oh gosh! Did somebody already hit the thing? The gong up top?
I might have. I was messing around with stuff on the ship. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I was like, what does this button
That's
do?
how we do it. Apparently, at that moment of the fight, or that time of the fight, he'll come straight at us head on. And what happens is he'll try to ram the front of our boat. So what we do is we press that button when he's close, and it will launch out like some spike coming out of the ship
yeah.
Did
and
I,
hit him too.
I guess I falled off already. I said falled off.
Falled off.
Failed off.
Apparently, I cannot speak tonight.
It's 2:30 a.m.
Is it already? Oh my! I just looked. Yeah, we got a late start. Whatevs.
I folded it. I folded it off.
I broke a did man.
Yeah. See, guys. Wow, we have a really ugly screen right now. The sand graphic is not pretty. Oh,
Dragonator's
now the
ready for use now.
Dragonator is ready to reuse. Yeah. So the big thing with that is there's like a 10-minute delay on it, and so once you use it, you have to wait like 10 minutes before you can use it again.
Okay.
Not again, Jim.
Oh, did I knock you off?
Oh, yep.
I'm
I was-
learning.
And then Jen knocked me off.
Oh, see, I was trying to protect you. Yeah. See, guys, when we said that this is just on
Oh,
first
yeah,
gen.
you have to go on the fin right now.
Oh,
This is literally his first gen.
well, I'm swimming in sand again.
Yeah, that was basically me, like, the first, 5 times. Alright, well, I'm back in sand. Alright, cool. Yeah, so, what was I saying about being critical? The sand graphic.
Yeah, it's
Um,
kind of ugly.
Nintendo. Oh, Capcom, what's up? Did we notice, huh? Whoa. I saw a lot of hope, but...
Looking up my skirt, bro.
Maybe just a little. Yeah, so... I don't know, Gen, I think, is, a really cool quest. Like, I mean, as opposed to, say, like, the Lao Shanlung or something like that, like a more similar monster, or even Sedeus, like, at least it's really interactive as far as, like, being able to use the cool stuff on the boat.
I almost,
Yeah.
I almost pressed that button again.
It's like the classic Moby Dick kind of quest.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to just kill this beast of a monster from a boat
Ah, there she blows!
with harpoons and cannonballs and dragonators. Oh god. Up, hunting gong, boing.
Nice.
Okay, so with these little tricks on the boat, it's really good just for defense, especially when he's going to try to hit the boat. At that time, he was going to do a big, huge belly flop, and at that time, it's a good idea to use the hunting gong.
Yeah. Yeah, so another thing that is different is that the boat also has its own HP. So if the boat's integrity like breaks by the end of the before the quest ends, then we fail the quest.
Yeah.
So even if we don't, whoa, what the? I just had this really weird scene of Jen Moran just floating up out of the ground. But yeah, so even if we fail, even if we don't faint the whole time and everything like that, if he does enough damage to the boat, then we still fail the quest.
Okay.
The guild will be like, you broke our freaking boat.
Do you know how
That was a rental. You guys, no more contract. It's over. Get back here.
God, this guy is huge.
Yeah, he's a big
Pretty big.
boy.
So what we have to try to do is just keep him away from the boat. If he gets close, we get to use the Dragonator once again.
Oh, don't kill me, please. Are there any potions?
Oh, I forgot to. Should have sharpened. I probably should have stayed at the boat since I have the binder, but you got it, Julian.
No, it's okay. Yeah, just stay there. Damage it.
Sure will.
It's just I have some leftover harpoons that I want to use. Some good hits.
Yeah, so things to break are his hands at this point.
I feel like I've been so quiet today.
You have been, at least volume-wise. But
I don't know why. What's wrong with me?
well, I think it's like another thing that people don't get used to is having to enunciate when you speak on a whoa.
Oh, there I go.
Yeah, so
Like,
be careful.
the first time I was like really good, but now I'm like, it's I either talk or I play. Apparently, I can't do both at the same time.
All good, man.
We're still struggling with that ourselves.
What are you talking about? I'm so good at this game and talking now, man. You don't even know.
You know what? Maybe you're just good at the talking part.
Yeah. That's why all these scumbag things happen, and honestly, I'm barely paying attention to what
I
happens
know.
to my character. It's so bad.
Well, we'll work on that. I gotta work on my talking. You work on your playing.
Don't worry, it's not the last you've seen of me.
Well, like, okay, like, times when I'm actually good at this game, which I promise do exist, are like times when, yeah, like I'm playing by myself, or when I am, what is it?
Just casual hunting.
Yeah,
Talking.
exactly. So, it really does make a difference just because, you know, like, trying to do, like, think about two different things at the same time, you know, like, Monster Hunter is a game that requires so much, like, focus as far as, like, you know, at least to play well, like, timing and placement and everything like that, whereas, you know, trying to actually legitimately carry on a conversation and not just...
All the while trying to decipher the questions of gaming.
So wait, are we trying to kill him before he gets to the boat?
No, we just gotta kill him.
Before
Oh,
he damages the boats.
Yeah.
I don't know
Enough
if
for
it,
it to
that'd
fail
be
the
kind of
quest.
cool if it was timed. Like you have to kill him before he walks right over your vessel.
Oh, here, I'll back him up just a little bit. Maybe we'll have time to use the Dragonator like a third time.
Maybe.
We'll try.
You mean a second time because we never actually hit him that first time.
Juston got to use it.
I got to test it out. It was awesome.
It looked cool.
I'm just testing it out if it works.
I'm like, oh, what does this button do? Bing!
Ooh, a shiny on the ground.
Ooh, there's a big button on the ground.
Actually, I've noticed there hasn't been that many shinies for me to pick up.
Oh, man.
Just big, humongous buttons.
Yeah.
That'll have to do. That's next on the list.
Yeah.
Number 1 is shiny. Number 2 is buttons. 3
Man.
is getting lost.
Yeah, that's Kazan.
Kazan's corner!
Yeah, but like kind of going back, it's like because the way you're talking has been like the way we like normally talk if we're just
Yeah.
like hanging out, you know. But when we're on the show, it's like suddenly like, I mean, I guess I still kind of talk like this. No, I don't.
I should've-
I don't talk like
I
this
should
all the
have
time.
practiced it. I can't even talk. See, I said practice that.
It's
I should've-
2:30
It's-
in the AM.
Yeah.
Actually, that clock is 20 minutes ahead. Or definitely 10 minutes ahead.
There, I'll re-enunciate.
So it's 2:20 actually.
In the AM.
I should have practiced. Now, here we go. The voice is back.
That's how we do
Now
it.
we're talking like real human beings.
We are on the internet.
The YouTube.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So sleep deprived.
Yeah, seriously, I'll gotta be up early in the morning too. But whatever,
Really?
I do. Yep. But it's the sacrifices I make for this channel. Love
I
you
know.
guys.
I know I had to text Jim.
You
So
totally-
when are you good to record, Jim?
You totally.
And Jim went ahead and
deflected his I love
texted,
you.
whenever you guys are ready.
Yep.
He's
And
like,
I was
I
like,
love you guys.
Tonight we're recording.
See, I'm a team player.
You deflected his I love you. You're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that. No bro up from me. I'm Julian. Julian. That's
Yeah.
actually how we greet him now in real life.
Yeah, it really is. Ever since that episode,
Yeah.
like I think we said that so many times that I didn't. Okay,
Ooh,
well one
good
hand's broken.
Job. See, and every time we like break apart, it'll back him up. Every time we dragonate him and back that thing up.
Awesome.
Let's just hope we repel him.
I've misenunciated and mispronounced things all night, but no more. I'm Juston Kazan 2.0. That sounds like a really random name. Juston Kazan.
Yeah, I like that the lady when we went to go eat earlier called you Justin.
Yeah, and then she's like, Juston? She got it right.
All right, 10 minutes left. Can we do it?
Oh gosh, bad timing.
What? Oh, there's...
Kazan,
I'm just gonna stay in the boat.
Kazar.
don't you down me.
Down, Kazar, it's too late. Oh.
You don't know how often Joy and I say that full line when we just hang out. Don't you down me, Kazan. Live, live.
Watch, that's gonna be my new gaming name. People are gonna be like, oh, I saw you on the internet. You're Juston Kazan. And I'll be like, oh.
I want to use other names.
Alright. Now he's going back that thing up.
Too bad. We decided for
cool.
you.
This hand's broken, so
I'm gonna shoot him with this harpoon gun.
I guess I'll just keep hitting his hand.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Keep giving him
Dragon Ball like
that manicure.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, and when he falls like this,
You can carve his mouth,
but
I'm just gonna keep whacking him.
I am just gonna plant some bombs in his mouth.
Oh, look at you!
I'm gonna shoot with this ballistic crossbow.
There you go.
What? I can't. Oh, not small bear bomb. No. Okay. Come on, I can do it. I can do it.
Got it, man. Come on.
Move, move, move! Superman dive.
Don't die. Don't die. We can't die anymore.
More ballista ammo.
I was gonna.
Man the cannons.
Arg, matey.
I be a pirate in the sand.
Man the harpoons.
This
Who got the
beast,
Dragonator?
They will not get the best of me.
Come on, we got this, guys. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get that surprise last minute kill. I just feel it.
Oh God!
Oh, I should
That
heal.
took a lot of help.
Please, please
I
heal
should
me.
heal.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you all. Alright, guys. We can't falter now, okay? I know it's late. I know we're tired. But we got this.
We're the best around.
Nothing's ever gonna keep you down.
He's keeping me away from the camera.
Oh,
Good.
Oh, what just happened?
I got Defender High. Oh, come
Oh.
on.
Yeah, come on. We got the epic like Monster Hunter
We
fanfare music.
I know, we got a rough start.
oh! Well, the music meant my end. I've died in everything tonight.
Triple
It's
card just on
okay,
cast.
It's okay.
It's not.
It's
I've
fine.
died every single time. What is going on with me tonight?
All right, guys. So we got time for one more quest.
Just one more.
One more.
We're gonna do one more.
So we're
They were doing silly Metallica voices earlier.
so
Not in the quest.
no, we're getting
Yeah.
Let me remind everyone, it's like 2:30 in the morning. We're a little. This is Delirious Cast now. But yeah, so we're gonna do a little Narget net. Gonna help Juston farm some gear.
I don't even think
He's
of
right
Nick
here
at
in
night.
6, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't have a paintball.
Hey, Kazan, follow me.
Okay,
This way. This way.
running together.
Oh, out of stamina. Oh, who forgot to eat? This guy. It's alright. If we fail this quest, we'll just delete it and then re-record it and pretend it never happened. We gotta end on a good note, guys. Dang it. Just kidding. We got this. We got this. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing.
I think we'll do good. It's not like we're hunting like this massive monster.
Yeah, we're doing just. We'll do just fine.
To us, this is just like a mouse, you know?
Yeah, it's like a. He's a character.
In it to win it.
That's the sound that he makes.
No, I don't think so, Joe.
Don't you think like an overgrown
my
mouse would make that sound?
Stop. I don't like it.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got the late night giddies, guys.
Yeah, it's. It's like an interesting time.
Oh, did you see it? He made the sound.
Stop, dude. Like, it's 2:30 in the morning, man.
You're gonna wake the neighbors. They're gonna be
Hey,
like,
they-
"Oh
they-
God,
they-
what is that?"
We had to open up the window because Julian just kept like laying
Stop! No,
just kept laying out like the nastiest farts.
dude, you are such a liar.
See, that's not like that's something you guys are gonna have to deal with if you decide to do recording a Monster Hunter video podcast in person. Having milkshakes before, and then having one of your podcast members be really gassy. Oh man, I should focus on this game rather than talk. What happened, man?
I died.
Potion it up.
Oh, I could use a max potion.
Maybe it didn't like how I was imitating it.
Yeah, because it was awful.
It's exactly how it sounded.
No, it's not.
Would you like to hear it again?
No,
No,
please.
please.
Yeah, I don't think this is exactly what our viewers had in mind when they said more voices. Stop. The window is open.
We could make him sound like Elmo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have yet to do that Elmo voice.
Yeah, you might.
No, you're not as good.
Well, I know. Well, I haven't tried to
You
do
need to
it.
work on it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I'll just work on the voices I'm already good at.
I'm just throwing it out there. If you want to be good at it, you just need to practice.
Just look in the
I
mirror.
know. I always practice, but
Just-
maybe I
How about you grab
Maybe
a
I
puppet,
don't wanna do
look
Elmo.
in the mirror.
Okay, I mean you don't have to if you don't want to.
maybe I should just keep
I
on
was just
sticking
missing
to the
the whole-
Nargacuga.
No, but you need to practice that one too.
Yeah, I'll get better at it. So let me practice.
No, not on the show. That's something you can do in the privacy of your own home.
Or in my car when I'm driving to work.
Yeah.
Because that's when most of the magic happens.
Ugh.
That's what. Hey, I look in the mirror and I decide to do Skeletor. So.
Nice. Can you do
Yeah, Skeletor. I'm Nagakuga. Huh? My eyes are glowing because I'm so mad at you. Huh?
it? He's angry.
I don't have any cool voices. My voice is shot.
Neither
Shot
do I.
from Disneyland.
Shot
like-
to the heart.
3 days ago.
God.
Can
I'm
you
channeling
do
you
your
now.
Axl Rose?
Knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Tell the other one.
Oh, welcome to the jungle.
No, you just sound like
Oh,
a dire
God.
rat.
Is that what dire rats sound like?
Welcome to the jungle!
Welcome to the jungle. We have fun and games.
God.
So good, right? Like
That is spot
mad,
on.
mad authentic. You're welcome, guys.
Oh, that is just.
Wow. Like you were the only one working on that.
Yep, you definitely weren't right there next to me.
I don't know what I'm doing. Running circles, I guess.
Nerd cougar tail. Alright. We got this.
Here it comes, Night Fury!
We get it. He looks like Night Fury. Aren't they making a sequel to that movie?
I don't know.
Oh, they are?
Probably. They're making like 10 sequels.
Yeah, there's so many sequels to everything
Making
now.
an actual series.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're that. Maybe I'm just thinking of the number of other sequels, and that's just the series. Yeah, there is a TV show. I know that. Oops, sorry guys. I don't know. I honestly am not very excited for any of these sequels. I'm just like, okay,
DreamWorks sequels.
yeah.
I feel like they're unimportant because they come out like too many of them.
Mhm.
Where'd the tail go?
What, you guys aren't excited for Madagascar 10?
Oh, it was so funny. I sneezed.
Oh,
It was funny though.
Ha!
Jimmy's allergic to crap. Where'd the tail go?
Sucks for you guys.
Hold on, I'm looking for the tail. I want it.
Oh, I already,
Did you, Carp?
already got the tail.
Did you get a medulla?
I got a
No.
Nurga tail.
I got a tail.
Ugh.
I got a tail.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a medulla, it's actually better to go for the kill rather than the capture, right, Julian?
Yeah. I mean, the percentage of is lower, but you still get like 3 chances at it.
The more you know. Ring, ding, ding, ding. I don't know what that was.
It's the more you know. I don't know. It's okay.
Delirious cat.
Flatulence cast!
I'm embarrassed. I've been using longsword like this whole episode, and this is like the first time I've gotten to like red aura.
Hey.
I should be ashamed of myself. Wait, no, I used hammer for a lot of it too. Yeah. Excuses cast. Hurry up. Hurry up and die already, Narga.
Well, he's dead soon.
Oh, he gonna be dead.
He gonna be dead.
Oh, you know he did.
You don't die.
I don't know what that voice is.
You don't know when he gonna
I don't know.
die.
I guess that's my boomhauer. He's you don't die. Hey,
You don't know when he gonna
Yeah,
die.
you don't know day don't die.
Hey, man, you
But
don't
yeah,
know when he
oh
gonna
man,
die.
I'll never forget, like, okay, because so we all went to the performing arts school. And so after we graduated, Julian and I went back to go see their production of The King and I.
Oh,
Do you remember this, Julian?
yeah, I do.
And then there was a mom in the audience, you know, and then she just felt the need to, like, narrate what was happening the entire time. You know, and then the
Was she like, there's the king, and this is I.
Swah, wah, wah.
That was the worst joke of the night.
But like the worst part was like, okay, so it's when the king like dies and it's dramatic or whatever. Sorry, man, but
No, you're not.
I'm not. Oh, and then she just announces, "Oh, you know he did."
You know he did.
And I'm like, why'd you? Wow, wait a. Well, first of all, really, thank you. I did not realize that the king just died.
Big reveal. Oh,
Yeah,
my
you know, I totally couldn't tell from that death scene just now. Thank you for telling me. Second of all, like seriously, oh, you know he did. He did what? What did he do?
goodness.
Where did it go?
that reminds me of the greatest thing I ever witnessed at a Target.
What was that?
There's these two girls.
Oh, I've heard the story, but yes.
and We went
Please
to this
tell.
Target.
I didn't
went
think
with
I've
my
heard.
friend Jackie. And these two girls came in, and they look at each other and they go, "Hey, girl, would it be ghetto if I took this Snickers here and ate it in this Target?" And the girl's like, "Nah, girl, nah."
Hey, Joe, do you still need to find the tail? It's right here.
I found it already.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Where'd it go?
Would it be ghetto?
If I ate this Snickers up in this Target, nah, girl, nah.
No, it'd be ghetto if she ate it in Walmart.
So fast forward, starting now. And we're back.
We're back.
That took a while. Totally fun and by accident.
And he's gonna drop dead right about now.
Don't let Juston carve the Narga Cougar.
Alright, I got medullas.
Oh no! Running as fast as I can to get to.
I don't want to sharpen. Let's just kill this.
Yeah, it's you know the
Right.
second you sharpen, it's like dead.
Gonna get that Narga Cougar.
Gonna get that Narga Cougar.
Gonna get a Narga Cougar.
Okay, let me just sharpen and see what happens.
No, it's gonna kill it when you sharpen, and then we're gonna lose
Get
it again.
paintball it! I don't have a paintball.
Ha! We learned our lesson. Watch me kill it now.
There we go.
I knew it. I knew
Sharpen.
it. I
Maybe
just
my sharpening helped.
I hit it with a paintball. That took it.
Oh, paint boats. My only weakness.
Alright guys, so this has been BestFriendCast with me, Jimmy,
Me, Julian.
and guest Juston, aka Kazan. So
Kazan.
hope you enjoyed the show. We're gonna finish out with watching the Fantasmic show here at Disneyland. So yeah, if you guys got any ideas for future content you'd like to see in the show, any other games you'd like us to try and play, let us know. All right.